Hey guys, this is Ashley, King of KORIZON Esports. I'm joined by the lovely Candice, the LPL hostess as well as the interviewer, and we're just gonna catch up about the 2000 and MSI as we head into the final stages of the group stages. Hello.
Hi guys, I'm Candice and you also can call me Yusheng in Chinese and I'm from LPL. Hope you guys like me.
Yeah, and thank you so much for saying yes to the interview. And we've been enjoying your interviews and translations throughout the 2019 MSI. So, how has the experience been for you so far?
I really like it and also it's kind of like under a lot of pressure. But I think pressure will make you progress a lot. So I really like my job and also I really enjoy League. I'm not that good at League, but I just feel really good and also passionate about that.
So you're already a staple name in the LPL, but this is an international stage. And what has been your biggest challenge, or something that what was like something that was has been interesting for you so far?
Uh, I think the challenge is to translate in like uh, between games and also prepare questions to the international teams, which I'm not that familiar with, except for LPL. And you have to prepare a lot about the teams, teammates, or the players, and also all the things, all the news you have to prepare beforehand. And I think the most interesting is also the same thing because you get to know different players and you can talk them and just know better than the other ones, right? So I enjoyed that pretty much.
And so you have a very big experience in interviewing the LPL players, but here you also got to interview some LCK, LEC, LCS players, and that difficulty in translation is something I can also relate to. What has been the biggest difference between the LPL players and the Western players in terms of culture, in terms of personality?
I think like the LEC and LCS players, they do like trash talk a lot. But the LPL players, they are more like maybe afraid to trash talk and maybe more because the Chinese culture is more like to be humble and don't be cocky or don't say anything that like not that good to any other like players or teams. But just like Double Live had have said that the trash talk makes the game more like interesting, and fans are enjoy that with the trash talk, and they will be like, I should see whether you can perform well today or you're just too cocky to say something like that. So I think this is one of the most biggest difference between the players.
Like, so, but you speak of LPL players liking to be less cocky, but that being said, IG players in their various post-match interviews, they have shown a lot of confidence, especially Ning saying that he's the best jungler in the world. You know, my teammates can perform without me. Is there something specific to IG, or is it because IG has been performing so well in the MSI so far?
I think that kind of like quotes Ning said is not that like uh, overconfident. He's like uh, to say he is like not that important in the team to make that feel like humble things. But the things like he say and people understand is another way. So your thing will be the IG players are too confident or they play really well and very confident about that. I think they're like to have the happy game and just enjoy this tournament. They're not that kind of cocky or overconfidence. They just play their way and just try something out and be more happy and enjoy all those games. I think this is IG. Just play happy, just to have fun. And this is why I like this tournament a lot, especially this year. I think G2 and IG just they're enjoying this League of Legends. They're not like I have to fight for the trophy and I have to like carry on all my like uh, expectations and I have to do all the things blah blah blah. They just enjoy it.
You talked about IG and G2 enjoying their games, and I can suddenly agree with that. Whenever they make a pocket pick, I look at the screen and everyone's laughing, everyone's happy to try new things. Do you think that kind of mindset that IG and G2 also helps with their performance because they also happen to be the two top teams in the MSI so far?
I do think so, because I have like interviewed a lot with Caps and also Perks. They're really enjoy their creativities or their pocket picks, flex picks, and also all those experiments or their things, G2 things, and they're very happy to play out their meta, the G2 meta. And also IG has their own meta too, to play like Draven, like to counter pick the Sona and Taric. I think it's really funny because we used to watch the league, like you have to war a lot. You have to pay attention. You have to be cautious. You have to slow your pace, or you have to watch out for anything like in the jungle, or you have to prepare a lot. But now, just fight.
And it has definitely been an interesting MSI, and I, for myself, has really enjoyed it. So you'll soon be casting in Taipei for the knockout stages. What are some of the things that you were looking forward to in that stage of the 2019 MSI?
I do hope to see the best of five. You know, I think the group stage, the best of one, is more like drafting. It's more like how you prepare for your pocket picks, how to like surprise us. But the best of five will not easy to just be in the drafting things. You have to prepare a lot, and also you have to learn from the opponents. You have to learn from like SKT or G2 or the other teams. You have to prepare a lot in the best of five. And to prove yourself, actually you're the king of best of five, and to get into the final, maybe to win the trophy home.
In the last 12 months, more Western fans than ever are being interested in LPL, in the teams, in the players, in the interviewers such as you. So what is one thing about LPL that you want the Western fans to know?
Wow. This question is a very good question.
Can be two, can be three.
I think, well, that takes me some time to figure out what is the most thing I would like to introduce to the Western or all the like audience in the world. What is that? Maybe the culture, I think. Because like the Westerns or the LEC, LCS players, they were more like, I mean, the trash talk things or this kind of things. But the culture in LPL is also very interesting. The stories between players are kind of different from the other ones. And the stories between or behind the stage is really like interesting, I think. And also the players, their relationship are really good. And sometimes the mid jungle or the mid top are like, they have storylines, and you can find out. Maybe you will find some players you will be obsessed with, or you like fast. So maybe try your best to figure out the culture behind LPL.
Okay, and thank you so much for this, and thank you also for being an amazing face to LPL, so we may get to know the LPL better. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
This was Ashley Kang of KORIZON Esports. I was joined by Candice of LPL. And for more League of Legends and 2000 and MSI content, check out KORIZON Esports on YouTube, and remember to subscribe. Hey guys, this is Ashley Kang again. Just wanted to mention two things. Number one, check out U.GG, because without their help and support, we wouldn't be here at Hanoi, Vietnam to give you all the coverage of the 2000 and MSI. And also, remember to subscribe and check out our YouTube channel for the latest player interviews. Okay, thank you guys, and I'll see you soon.